Can. First and foremost, we want to begin by giving our praise, our glory, our honor to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bashem
Bashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai, Bashem,
Bashem
Rokakodash.
Rokakodash.
Double honor to the apostle and the elders of great soon as we well. Blessings and patience to the Akim. I'll be pushing this word to the folk on the earth and in sincerity and in truth, right? This is a small part of the GMS Trinidad. This is Gan and Quada, come out once again to edify the church of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai. And we can just jump straight into the lesson, right? Entangle not thyself. And that is it. Because when you entangle yourself with certain things, hey, you tend to get what? Stray away. They tend to lead you into that path of destruction. Right? So the better thing to do is to separate yourself. Right?
Alright,
Start off with this precept right there.
this is the book of 2 Timothy 2 and verse 4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, and he that he may please him who had chosen him to be a soldier.
Hey, God. So the affairs of this life is worldly things. Because this life right now is full of what? Lust, vanities, sin, adulterous people, Hey, even down to the food right now ain't good. So you had to kind of be skeptical of where you eat. Because hey, you go to the supermarket, you pick up something, you just can't just stuff it down your mouth. Because hey, the scripture say, blessed is he that readeth and getteth understanding, because the devil out there to get you. So you have to distance yourself from the affairs of this life. And distancing yourself from the affairs of this life is you distancing yourself from your so-called worldly friends too. You have to separate yourself from two-thirds from these niggas. Right? Even your family, your mom, your brother, your so-called brother, because them ain't your family, As the Yahushai said, who are my family? Them that do the will of the Heavenly Father. So hey, and we out here to be separate from the world. Right, that's from there.
Alright, you want the Galatians?
Yeah.
Galatians 5 and 1. This is the book of Galatians 5 and verse 1. It says, stand fast therefore in the liberty wherewith Yahushai HaMashiach had made us free, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage.
Yeah, because you know why? We was in that yoke of bondage once. And hey, the Most High brought us to the light, which is this truth. Because at a point in time, we never had this knowledge, we never gained this knowledge. Hey, the laws was always within the inward parts. But yet still, we used to be out there what? Sinning. But now you come into the knowledge, right? Hey, you withstand from certain sin, from lust, from willful sin. So now you trying to be a better man, a better person for the Lord. Hey, you can't just be going about the things that you used to do.
Sure.
Especially in this time, like, hey, back then when you was in the world, you might have committed adultery. You might have eat pork. You might have do some worldly things. But now you're being separate from the world. Right? So now you find yourself entangling with certain things again. You find the friends that you used to keep before. Hey, you're not keeping them because what? They have no, they never put it this way, they ain't no benefit for you. Right? You find yourself, you're dealing with brothers, you're having a holy conversation, as the scripture said, because if you're around two-thirds and around worldly people, the conversation will be about worldly stuff.
That's right.
And we need to be separate from this world, from the affairs of this world, because this world full of deceit and lies. That is the foundation of this place right now, because he's up with this place on deceit and lies. Right? That's all.
I was looking for a precept here, buying fine.
Yeah, God. Even your woman, your so-called wife, you don't know how to deal with them too. Because everything is a balance. Now the scripture said to use the word, but all that comes with a balance. You know, and if you don't have that balance, it's better you abstain from certain things. If you don't have that control over certain things, it's better you just, hey, you stay away completely from it because, you know, hey, you might tell yourself, hey, I know right now it's not unlawful to do, but yet still, you're going about doing it. And when you do it, you get the best of you. And you can't contain yourself and you make it a habit and a habit and a habit. Like for example, like the gambling. You know, the scripture say where there's no law, there's no sin, right? So you might take a chance and then you get addicted to it, that jump below your head. And you get stick right there, but you know it's a fight that demon to come out of that. So you see, hey, certain things, it's better you leave it alone. If you can't control it.
Alright, this is the book of 1 John 2, and I read at verse 15. It says, "Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is not in him."
So you gotta learn to hate this world. And this is what we're doing because at the end of the day, this world don't benefit us. And the only thing we get from this world is pain and separation. You know, only affliction. You know, we barely getting by. We getting by, you know, by the grace of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. But we barely getting by. You know, we never had the opportunity yet to just live. Right now, we just existing in a sense. You know, we not living. We never had the opportunity to have no luxurious life. If you understand what I'm saying now, the opportunity to wake up the next morning and say, well, boy, I don't have to go to work. I could stay my ass home and lie down and be comfortable. If we do have to stay home, it's by we uncomfortable because why? We have to think about fucking bills to pay and about shit to do still.
Yeah.
You understand? About what we're going to eat for tomorrow. So we trying to distance ourselves from this place and don't be entangled with the affairs of this life. Because it can just keep sucking in like, hey, where's we started to say it is like a wormhole. And I just pull in.
Okay.
You know, you gotta avoid, you gotta know to bob and weave like a boxer. You know? When you're watching a boxer well trained, well skilled, you know, he does bob and weave, you know how to kind of dance now. You know, to kind of move. So, you know, as the scripture said, I'll be talking about dance and move, you know. I have pipe onto them, but they have not dance. You know, right now the most I pipe it onto we and we learning the dance. We learning the little one and two, the little two-step and the little shake. You know, so we dancing right now.
According to the scriptures.
According to the scriptures.
You know, because I was studying something at a time I sit down and I just thinking within myself. And I tell myself, I say, boy, if I had to come back, like I had to die and come back to a world like this, it's better I stay in the spirit realm. That's what I was telling myself. You understand? Because this world, it is not designed for a righteous man to live righteously before Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Alright? It's a fight to remain righteous in this place.
Hey, it's a fight. No, let me show you how that fight goes together. It's like this, right? You could imagine you going out to a session. Start a little party, right? That's using the term, eh? You're going out, you dressed in all white. Really white, clean shoes, your pants white, your shoes white, you're well decked down now. You get on your nice gold chain, you bling out, you're looking fresh, clean. Now, when you're stepping out, you gotta walk through mud. That is this world. You gotta walk through mud and shit. So you gotta be stepping light in order not to let the shit and the mud spill up on your whole clothes.
Because even our camp leader say that the truth is like walking on eggshells. You understand? Yeah, that tread lightly. You know? And it's true because when you really think about the things that are going on in this world wasn't made for righteous people, boy. This world was made to oppress the righteous man. You understand? And that is why the scriptures say we seek new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. You understand?
The righteous don't get through in this place, you know. And hey, we know this by heart. You know, the word heart, go back to the word lahab, which means mind. We know this. The righteous don't ever get through in this place. Like this. Hey, you can be a man of the Lord, right? And that's it. I ain't saying that the righteous don't ever get through. They get through at times, you know.
By the mercies of the
By
Most
the
High.
mercies of the Most High, but mostly the wicked does get through in this place.
Can.
And I can testify to that. You know, it's like, alright, let me show you how this world so fucked up. Right? I remember the time I went and checked our cell. I charged my price, right? Elam come and charge his price and get the work in front of me. Now
Yeah.
my price was lower and the man's price was higher. A little more than double. And the man get through. So this world, as the scripture said in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
That's right.
You understand? So we try not to be a part of this world. We pray that this place could burn. You understand? That the wicked could burn with this world. And that we could get the fuck out of here.
Can.
Because hey, if they want another hell than this hell we in right now, they crazy, yeah. These people out there literally thinking that they have a hell out there. Whereby they could go and they could burn with fire and all these things. You understand?
Yeah, but then realize that hell is right here.
This is hell we in.
Alright, because when them nuclear bombs shut off, it's right here they're going and burn. You understand?
This is hell we in a low place. This
So-
shit hole right now is hell.
So I have a little more on the 1 John 2. Alright. And verse 16 it says, "For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai abideth forever."
What the Most High say? The Most High say, he is not something. I can't remember how it goes, but you know, he
Respect
don't
our
forget
person.
the labor of love, a labor of love now.
Can.
You know, so the Most High is a power of mercy and compassion. You understand? And when you entangle yourself with this world, is when you entangle yourself with wickedness. When you put in all filth. Right now we trying to put all that filth. We trying to be decked out and be clean, cleansed, pure, you know, holy, separate. We trying to be separate from the affairs of this world.
Can. This is 2 Peter 2 and verse 20. "For if after they have escaped the pollution of the world through the knowledge of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, they are again entangled therein, and overcome, the latter end is worse with them than the beginning."
Yeah, so you come into the truth and then you go back into the world. Yeah, you end up be worse. So you know when you come into this truth, yeah, you just hold your straight. The scripture say a righteous man fall in 7 times. That means that when you come into the truth, you're going to fall. You're going to fall. But you're going to try to fall willfully. You know, Satan out there to get free. But we out here to fight. Because this is a fight. Because to be separate from this place is a battle. You know, because hey, sin easy to fall into and hard to come out, you know. You know, it's like a ditch, like a big hole. You can fall in easy, you know. But if you climb your way out, you're gonna catch your ass, you know. You understand?
True.
You're gonna catch your ass.
Alright, this is Second Corinthians 6 and verse 14. And it says, "Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship had righteous with the unrighteous? And what communion had light with darkness?"
You're saying that people in this world, you don't know, hey, you being a part of this truth now. You can't be around 2/3 niggas. You can't be around people that not for this. Because why? It's different. You're not on the same path.
Right.
You know, they're wicked and you righteous. You know, it has certain things that just don't mix. It has to be separate.
And not only that, now, if a righteous man, right, going among 2/3 and the unrighteous and stuff like that, is one out of two things going to happen. It's either you conform them to your way, or they conform you to their way. You understand? And that's why the scripture say
In Proverbs.
in Psalms Let me get the one in Psalms here by the time. The scripture says in Psalms, blessed is the man that walketh, this is Psalms 1 and verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Alright? So, you being in this truth, you ought not to re-entangle yourself with the things in this world. You understand? Because as I now say, is one out of two things going to happen. Is either you conform them or them conform you. You understand? And being in this wonderful truth and then drop out back into the world, that ain't making no sense. You know, it are many leave this truth to go into the world for women, to go back after riches. You understand? And they will soon see that that wasn't making sense. You understand? The best thing to do is to stay in this truth and serve Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Because a man staying in this truth and serving the Lord, you actually have attained everything. You understand? Once you attain that bright and morning star, which is Yahweh Shai, you attain everything. You have everything. You understand? To be joint heirs unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you have everything. So why go into this world after riches and then lose your soul?
This is the book of Proverbs 12 and verse 26. It says, the righteous is more excellent. And now this is the back as they were saying, you know, because as I said earlier, right? Remember, hey, two things don't mix. So either if you line with these people, it's either they convert you into their ways, or you will convert them into your ways, right? Because it's good set against evil. Right?
Light against darkness.
Light against darkness. This is the book of Proverbs 12 and verse 26. It says, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth him. So you know, hey, you being around them, they might seduce you. You understand? Especially if you being around wicked women. You're a man, you might get seduced. So you have to flee from sin as thou fleest from a serpent. Right?
Alright. So like for that call there again. You know, so you just continue the lesson. Hebrews, the book of Hebrews, Seven and 24. It says, but this man, because he continueth ever, had an unchangeable priesthood. Wherefore he is able also to save them that to the utmost that come unto God by him. We're just talking about Yahweh Shai. Seeing he ever liveth to make intercessions for them. For such an high priest became us, who is holy, harmless, undefiled, separate from sinners, and made higher than the heavens, who needed not daily, as those high priests, to offer up sacrifice first for his own sins, then for the sins, then for the people's. And this he did once when he offered up himself.
I'm talking about Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai came, Yahweh Shai. They ain't talking themselves really afraid to this, right? Yahweh Shai is about the father business. You understand? So right now we have to be about Yahweh Shai business and be separately holy. Right? And you have to do the final precept.
Alright, this is the book of Romans. Eight and 35. Who shall separate us from the love of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai? shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword?
That question, who shall separate us from the love of this life? From the love of Yahweh Shem, And that is the entanglement of this fears. You understand? Because the affairs of this world, the world is trying to separate us from our true power.
Because, so like, if I may say, right now, you 2/3, right, going to allow famine to further separate all from the love of Yahweh Shem Yahweh, because all they done separated from the love because all they still sinning. Alright? And when famine introduced, when Jacob's troubles come, you people going and turn far away from the Lord because all they're going and steep more and in more wickedness. You understand? Because now all they're going to be killing all their brothers and sisters for food, or they're going to be selling all the prophets unto death because all they're trying to save all their hungry belly. You understand? Or they're going to be dishonoring all their mother and father. You understand? Because of the lack of bread is the scripture. I even say that in 2 Ezra 15. It say that the houses shall be spoiled, the city shall be spoiled because of a lack of bread. You understand? So when these things come, we don't know that all they're going and steep all themselves more in sin and make all themselves more abominable and basically make all themselves something for the Most High to get rid of. You understand? So don't entangle yourself in the affairs of this life. You understand? Seek Yahweh Shem Yahweh and keep your eyes single upon him. You understand? So with that, we want to give all praises once again to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Bashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutation to the men that push this word in sincerity and in all truth. Alright, this is one piece of GMS Trinidad, Brother Kada, Brother Gan. Just come to give a vid and hope that it be edifying. So we say shalom until the next lesson.